understand me? But you know they couldn't do nothing about it because I live in San Antonio and Wilder live in Dallas, so it wasn't gonna happen anyhow. But yeah, I said bring the lube. I had the rest.
One, two, bring the lube, y'all. Hey. Lord. Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed. Let's get it. And welcome everybody. How you doing, Laurie Sullivan? Actually tried to highlight you on the screen, but StreamYard is giving me my challenges and playing games with me. What is up, Mac Angel 69? That's one of my people from Philippines, you guys. Okay, from Philippines. I'm kind of embarrassed because they don't know much about the beat sector or whatever. So I hope I don't show my ass too much. But there are some things I would like to address and touch on. And what is up, LeVon? I got to see you on a panel on recently. How are you? I hope all is well. Okay, let's get it, you guys. All right, let me scroll down. Okay, things I just wanted to touch on and brush on real quickly, just to see where everybody's head is. I don't know if you guys know about Bishop Lamar Whitehead, and I believe he was arrested, right, on fraud charges. Fraud. You know, everybody call it. What's the word they say here? Scam. But yeah, I would like to know the legal definitions between scamming and fraud. But his charges was like, from what I understand, fraud. And I don't know if people have been catching up with Donald Trump and the January the 6th committee and them referring that he, how can I say this? Charges to be filed against him for his actions, I guess, for his efforts in the insurrections for January the 6th. I don't know if people have been catching up with that, okay? And some weather shit. Of course, crime. It looks about the same everywhere to me. You know, it's not just remember like years ago when they just kept stuffing Chicago down our throat. But it looks like every major city is starting to look like Chicago in terms of its homicides rates, whatever. You guys, let me look into the chat. Advance, Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay, no doubt, Mac Angel. Thank you so much, Levon. We all knew Bishop Whitehead's days and his Gucci suits were numbered. Okay, but it's interesting to me that he didn't know that, and he was doing a bit too much, too. I don't know. I don't know. I just question certain things when you have all these things going on. Like in terms of it seemed like he wanted to be an influencer. Like, and it's just like, yo, you have too much on your plate right now. You might want to just focus on your businesses. Not saying that it would never catch up to it, But being so visible, like people are going to see you. Like the IRS is going to look at you, or whoever. The FBI may take a look at you. You have all these things going on, and you out like arguing with people on social media, like blowing yourself up. So I'm surprised he didn't know it or whatever. It seemed like he wanted to. I got to see like a little snippet, a clip of I guess they were doing like a press conference. He's good at doing these press conferences. He had his lawyer with him. It seemed like he wanted to nudge her out of the way and wanted to represent himself, which I would not advise. Okay, I wouldn't recommend it. Um, he seems to know all the answers that no one can tell him anything. You have quite a few types like that. I'm sure before Bishop Lamar Whitehead, y'all know of other individuals with similar personalities in terms that they can't be told shit, okay, because they have all the answers. Okay, let's get it. Um, is it? Wait a minute. Is something going on with my audio? Let me know, Laurie. Let me know. Let me this. Is my audio okay? Put a one in the chat if my audio is okay. Okay, put a two in the chat if it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm saying one, no doubt, no doubt. Thank you guys so much. Okay, for engagement. So yeah, so about the lying, you guys. The title of this live. Oh Lord, let me check into that real quick. Once I catch you in a lie, it makes me question everything you say. Yeah, like I think that's a reality for a lot of people. So I'm, there is no attempt on my part to measure the lie. I'm not here to tell you guys it was a white lie, it was a gray lie, it was a black lie. I'm just looking at the fact that someone volunteered a lie. And you need to watch out for not just liars, but those who volunteer it when it's not asked of them. Okay, when they barge in. Okay, it's normally to manipulate you. I hope you guys know that. It's normally to manipulate you. So very freshly, okay. Just now, I would say, the pastor been pretty much peeped, not really called out though. He's been peeped, and he did a live not too long ago. He could be still doing the damn live. I don't even know. I didn't check, but when he was doing it, I was watching from the clouds because he has me blocked now. I think it's because of the topic that I did, saying that he was over speaking, but I can't be certain because he do not provide answers on that, and what he does is gaslight the hell out of people who he comes to block, and when they question it, like he puts you through a whole like wrangling, and I would never subject myself to that, like where he begins to cloud things in mystery, like, well, I don't know who did it, when in fact he know who did it, and it was him. It was none of his minds. It was him. For both of my own accounts. Forward, I'm going to say nothing. Both times. I'm going to say nothing. Absolutely nothing. But he's threatened by, I think, people who question him, who are not prepped to go. I'm normally not prepped to go. I'm not going with a lot of the shit that he puts out. And then today, you flippantly acknowledge that you lied, and you have like this sassy, mean girl attitude behind it, like in your responses, and why are you raising questions? And that a question mark comes behind that. Why are you raising questions to us? We don't know why you're so rude or why you're so comfortable lying. You will have to provide that answer. So the whole looking back at other people who had peeped the fact that you're a fucking liar and that you're very comfortable lying. You'll lie about anything. You'll volunteer your lies. You weren't even asked to throw yourself into that. I saw the flim flam that you did. Okay. You're not really good at that. You should stick away. You should stay away from that. Like it's not It's not your forte. It's not your shit. I thought it was your shit, but apparently it's not. Just because you engage in something a lot doesn't mean that you do it well. Okay, you're very messy in your fucking lies. Okay, you know, and the whole attitude of "and" like, is that rhetorical? That, because that's a question. It's "and" question mark. Why are you raising questions to the non-liars? You're the liar. You're on the hot seat, and to take the arrogant position that you can't be questioned when in fact, like, it's clear that you lied, and the only reason you're acknowledging it because everybody know that, like, you lied. You forgot about what you said in the past, and in terms of you saying, "Oh, I've seen," and I see that you threw Vivian in. I'm not even here to focus on her. Okay, you. Okay, so you point yourself to be this upstanding person that's closely aligned with morality and yeah, like in good morale and all those type standards and shit like that. Yeah, like you place yourself neck and neck with this shit, you know. And here it is, you out here lying. Are you okay? Are you okay, Pastor? With your fucking lies, and all you do is lie. That's not your first lie, you know. You have a pattern of doing these things. You know, nobody's playing with your punk ass. You're a whole fucking liar out here. You know, and you are turning towards people that peeped it. You know, with like passive aggressive. It's nearing hostility, but it's like this whole attitude, like, yeah, like, and who's going to check you? No one's going to check you, but we're going to let you know that we peeped your lie and that you weren't so smart this time. You weren't so smart this time with your fucking lie. You said you saw that man. You know what I mean? To lie about the closeness of your relationship. You know, that you had this tight, intimate, close, tight knit relationship with this person, which you didn't, but you wanted others to believe that. That's all part of your fucking manipulation. That's all part of your fucking manipulation. And why do you have an attitude when you lie? Who do you have an attitude with, Pastor? Okay, that's what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to follow. It's not making sense at all. Okay, so I do have some footage of his last address. So and his so he did more than one live today. So there was a live. Okay, so I have footage of his last live, but the live before then, it came out, but he has skated so fast past it. In this particular live, the little footage that I have, you're gonna see in the very beginning, he acknowledges it. He does it with a sassy fucking attitude. Like, who's going to check me? Like, who's going to dare? Like, I'm beyond reproach. You know, it's not a motherfucker here that can question my lies. Why can't we? All lies are questionable. Who the fuck you think you are? And that's my question. Who the fuck you think you are? And you're not tough. You really aren't. You know what I mean? I mean, you be like trying to like teeter that line, like with when, like, you talking cash money shit or like giving out like tough guy attitude. You're not tough. Like, you need to know that. Like, I'm not moved at all. Like, I don't believe you actually tried to go there. It's like getting smart at the fucking mouth. I would love for you to see you do that in a person's face. Because of the footage that we seen when you got together with these content creators and subscribers or whatever, you weren't talking like that. Okay? You was doing that carefully legal talk. Okay? So we know what that was gonna happen. And you're known to be a fucking Karen of the worst. Here. People call you that. So let's get to this fucking footage, you guys.
So it's come to my attention that people said, well, I thought Vivian and Jay Wilson said they saw Stump Down and they said this and this and so. What if I did? And what if I didn't? It really don't matter to me. Because when Stump Down got his 1,000, I was done. Like I always have. I don't hate Stump Down. I don't like some of his commentary, but that's his platform. And I can't tell anybody how to fight and what to do. Now, people are saying, well, Jay Wilson lied. I don't owe you nothing. I come on here to do my entertainment, and you decide. And if you are that much into this, then you really had a problem. You really had a problem. Let me explain something too. If Stump Down can take early retirement, then that means he can probably get something else. It's so odd that the people who are so strongly railing against Stump Down are dependent upon the government and their handouts. So I'm never going to hate a person who has actively gone to work, paid into the tax system, contributed immensely into the system if they decide to retire.
So, as you guys can see from the footage, it starts off. You guys, he did a flim flam on the people. So it starts off on him speaking about himself, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it that, him speaking about himself. But he was basically saying, if I did or if I didn't, bringing question to it. It's not a question. You lied. It's not a matter of if I, and this is what I mean when I'm speaking about him, I often say he shrouds things in mystery. Like the cat is already out of the bag, and he's still saying, "Well, whether I did or whether I didn't, or if I did or if I didn't." This is all I'm pointing out. You know what I mean? This is the work of manipulators. It's no longer that. Like, you should be fessing up at this point. And he said, I don't owe y'all nothing. I hope his subscribers heard. I hope y'all heard that good and well. And y'all did. Y'all were there. Okay. He had a full fucking live. And none of y'all dared to challenge him. He's not the only one on side-eye. I'm only side-eyeing him in terms of his words and his lies. But why you can have hundreds of people around you when you lie and speaking at them, not even speaking to them, and telling them, turning around, telling them, I don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all know the whole context when he said, I don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all know the whole context was the truth, right? Do I have to remind y'all? So yeah, he said that to you. And y'all took it well, because a lot of y'all can be used in that way. But yeah, like, that's what he said in y'all face. It's the fucking arrogance behind this man. I'm not going to even say brother, behind this man. So yeah, and Mac Angel, I see your little wait a minute, let me look into the chat too. But I see your little responses. Yeah, I told you I was going to be embarrassed, Mac Angel. Yeah, like, guys, he's I believe he's from the Philippines, and I know I support his channel. So he don't even know much about the fucking beef sector, what we do over here. Why is this playing with me? Let me check the chat real quick, make sure I'm not ignoring. Hey, what is up, Claudia? How are you? Hey, wifey, how you doing, Vibrant? Hey, L Blue. So yeah, it really is that. Like, dude, you're not beyond reproach. Like, how dare you? And discussing the topic of truth, you say I don't owe y'all anything. I beg to differ, but I'm not like, I don't go up with you like that. I'm not fond of you, and I'm not a subscriber of yours. Not really. I never was subscribed to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just come back over to my shit and point out your discrepancies. And all the things you attempt to lie and hide about yourself. That's all. And I see it does bother you. The more you say it doesn't bother, it bothers you. You know what I mean? I rattle your fucking spirit. Okay? I get to them demons in you. I rattle them demons. Okay? I had to perform an exorcism on this weirdo. But yeah, so yeah, and that's when the topic was. But then you quickly shifted and went to and made it all about Stump Down. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not of those people railing against them. Do I believe? And you tried to do it like on a light tip, like, oh, once he was at 1,000, like you relinquished him, like I let him go, and as if your hands are clean and you have nothing. Your hands aren't clean. And also, you were speaking like how people do when they're claiming I have no dog in this fight. You had a dog in this fight because you volunteered yourself to lie to him. To lie to the masses. I'm sorry, to the people. You lied to the people to protect him. You know, when people was coming, and he said, and he's not innocent. The part you won't say, he sat here and chose people one by one consecutively, chose them, unearned, unprovoked, okay, unmerited. That's the part you won't touch on. That I will say, but no one's at least over here, okay, in the MF and Going channel, is rolling against a stump down. Don't even mention them. But you decided to do that. You thought that was a clever way to deflect, and it was shitty. That was a shitty ass performance. Okay, a child could follow that. You know what I mean? You weren't playing your cards close to your chest. You showed your whole fucking hand in that too. And how you wanted to skate by the fact that like it was another lie. Another is the operative term. Another lie. You have lied so many times. You know what I mean? If you lied to me, you were still a person that will lie was still in my eyes. A person who will lie and still would cheat in my eyes. And that probably explains why your grinder alerts go off while you claim that you're in a happy monogamous relationship. Another lie. Somebody's not monogamous. Bringing the lube. Okay? Having your back blown the fuck out. Somebody's not telling the truth. And somebody's not happy in their relationship. Somebody's not happy. Somebody's not monogamous. Okay? Yeah. And I think it's the fat, skinny, pudgy man. Okay? With the juicy, funky fupa. Okay? With the roach crawling on his fucking that fake ass bookshelf picture or some shit. But behind him in the backdrop. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You probably can't even fucking hold your bowels. You know what I mean? And I guess Mark dicking you down ain't enough for you. Okay? You know, you want to rely on social media apps among strangers because you're not adjusted. You're really not happy being with one person. You're really not. You have this thing, and it's a mental thing. It's with your mind. It's all cognitive. But with your addictions and how you can't be satisfied, you can't reach a point of being full and fulfilled. And that happens diet-wise, you know, which is why you can't get like the feeling of fullness and how you blew the fuck up. You just walking around looking like a sweet potato. Okay? You did that. You let yourself go like that. That happens diet-wise, and that happens in your love life. With men, you know what I mean? Your asshole is on a fucking conveyor belt. Men going in and out, in and out. You probably lacking grip. You probably have a prolapsed asshole, okay, with Concord grapes dangling from it, okay, anal warts. The way you get fucked, you probably nasty as fuck. You know what I mean? You'll remember to tell who's ever digging your back out to bring a fucking lube, but you won't remember to tell them to bring a condom. Lying bitch. And I said it. And that was, the condom would have been the most important thing. Fuck you talking about? I know he ain't got no walls left. And y'all ain't gonna tell me otherwise. Let's see. So yeah. Okay, that's my little rant to his little attitude about his own life. Like, how did people bring that up? And don't deflect and throw it on Stomp Down. Your lie was dealing with you. You didn't have to do that, and no one asked you to do it. You volunteered. because you deceptive as fuck and you're comfortable telling lies. Get over yourself. You know, and you're not this upright man, this stand up guy. You're not that dude at all. You know, fuck out of here. And take that to your altar boys. Bitch. Fuck wrong with him? Shit. I can't even get to this music, you guys. So I'm just going to thank you guys for dropping in. Make sure I don't forget or I haven't missed it. See, it looks like I got everyone. Thank you guys so much. Please like the video for me, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'll be on this bitch again as soon as something else comes up. Yeah, and even put in this title. And why are you raising questions to us? We didn't lie. It's not our day. It's not our day yet. Okay, we have to lie like you in order to be in a hot seat. It's not our time. Don't ask us shit. You know, just do your best to explain truthfully why you did lie, if you can be truthful. But then again, once you tell a lie, it makes you question everything that you're saying. And that other shit that you said, I can't even say it went in one ear and right out the other. It didn't even reach me. Okay, it fell short. It didn't even reach me. It didn't even reach my ears. About you saying that, oh well, that means that they can easily get another job. All of that is extraneous. All of that is inconsequential to you lying. Do you not follow? You threw that up, trying to confuse and conflate shit. Okay, I was logging the whole time. I'm like, I don't know what he think he's doing, but you're not good at it. You're a horrible liar too. Not only are you a liar, but you're horrible. And I said it. Now let go and get God. Get God. I don't know what God you serve, but the God that I'm familiar with is displeased with liars. Let's get it. Let's get it. I am growing and I'm on the road to 800 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, the MF and Goins, please subscribe. And thanks.